Okay, thank you. So what we are doing here is that orientation is an important part of this training because it shows you why we are doing what we are doing and for you to understand where we are coming from, where we are, and okay, my camera is not showing. So it actually shows you where we are coming from, where we are, and where we are going. And again, you have to understand what is the requirement for the graduation. That's why we are here. And I'm not going to spend so much time on this. By 6 o'clock, we are going to the practical aspect of this training that you guys are going to get some skills. Some of you who are struggling to create Google Form, you are going to learn how to do that, and also Canva. So that is it. Okay. All right, so you are welcome to the orientation program. So for taking this course anyway, the point is that in Nigeria today, there is no organization based on our own research. And if you know that one, you can give us the information. Based on our research so far, we have discovered that as of today in Nigeria, there is no organization providing GBV certification course as we are doing here. There is no organization. So based on our research, what we have found out that nobody is actually doing what we are doing, trying to give training a comprehensive package. What we see is that many organizations, they decide on what they want, they organize program, in-house training for their staff, but nothing comprehensive as what we are doing today. Okay, so let's go again. Now, what is this course all about, and why is it is important in gender equity? Now, the reason why we are doing this is that you can see, being a certified person in this field, it makes you an expert. Then again, look at, it makes you to make a better contribution to that. And it's not only because of international donor or international organization working NGO. You might not be working in NGO. We need this information. And look at what's going on between in the National House of Assembly, in which the Senate president is harassing a married woman, for that matter, harassing a married woman to sleep with him. And because the woman has declined, he refused to pass the motion. So it becomes sex for motion. And look at this woman, she's moving a motion for a Jakarta steel that will help Nigeria to develop. And somebody is saying, okay, if you don't come and see me, if you don't take care of me, I will not allow you to do that. You know, that's the Nigeria we are living in. So we need to raise more gender specialists who understand this and raise our girls and our sisters so that they can stand up to men who are trying to oppress them and try to violate their rights. So that's what we are doing all this, right? Okay. So it's important, the more you are enlightened, the more you'll be able to raise projects. And actually, if you don't know what is required, you'll be like, oh, why am I doing this course? Does it really matter? Does it matter? Well, basically, when the case of GBV, somebody is being molested, the first port of call is to go to the medical facility. And when they go there, they ask the question, verify, and they conduct forensic examination. And even lawyers, the first thing is that before they can decide if sexual violence has taken place, is to get the medical report. That's why in this training, we have more medical practitioners, like doctor, nurses, pharmacists, and all that. And also we have lawyers. Last batch, every batch, I know this batch too, we have lawyers here. So now, I'm going to the requirement for certification. To be certified in this course, you need to attend live classes. It means that as you are here listening to me, I'll be getting to you have to feel that commitment of attending live classes. Then you have to take the exam. I'll speak more of this in the next batch. You have to attend live classes, and you have to do LinkedIn network and engagement. So this training is not intended for somebody who wants to be a Nigerian. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type 1 in the comment box. If you can hear me, type 1 in the comment box. Let me check the comment box now. Let me check the comment section. Okay, Linda Ayuba, I can see that. Linda Ayuba, so you're the only one who can hear me here. Okay, Victoria, Alfonso's gifts. Okay, another person. Okay, John, Nathaniel Basse. Okay, Fatima Dauda Lago. Okay, thank you. Napelaima. Okay, okay. I'm very audible. Okay, fine. Thanks so much. All right, let's continue. So we are doing this course. I'm coming to now. I've told you why we are doing this one, to empower our people so that we can be able to reduce the gender imbalance between a man and woman. That's why we are doing this. And now let's go ahead. What does it take to get certified? One, live class attendance. Coming to class like this is required. And number two, post-training certification exam. So before this time, we require that you score like 70% to get certified. But now we have increased the bar. You have to score 85. I'll explain that one in details. So now in your LinkedIn, you have to create a LinkedIn account. So you have the LinkedIn account, and LinkedIn account, you must follow at least 10 people in the class. That's what you do. Okay. So these are people who have actually participated in our training before. So to successfully earn your certification as a gender-based specialist, you must meet these following criteria. One, 80%. It means that the training is not going to run for 5 days, Monday to Friday. You have to attend the class at least 4 times. So it means that if you fail to attend the class 4 times, automatically you are not meeting the requirement for certification. Then number two, you have to score 85%. Now, this 85%, when we are in school, right, that's what we call CA. CA, curriculum assessment, continuous assessment. Yes, continuous assessment. I forgot that. So we have continuous assessment. So it means that you have to score 85% in total. So for the examination, the final exam, you have to score 70% plus 15%. 15% you have to score is going to align with your activities every week, every day of the class. When the class ends, go and watch this video and put your comment there. There's some quizzes you are going to take. So when you do that, once you do that, you validated that day. So you record score every day. All right, are we clear with that? So I'll still give you a chance to ask questions. So basically, you are going to be having class every day. And from Monday to Friday, you can make your 15 points. So 15 points in your hand. For the examination, you have to score 70%. 15 plus 70%, that gives you 85%. Then you are certified. So it means that when you get it, we don't want half-baked specialists. We don't want somebody, oh, I did the course. No. So when you speak, people listen. And again, if you are maybe God helps you, you get international appointment in UN or anywhere, the post outside Nigeria. You can put your feet on the ground. I'm trained by this organization because at this point, we're actually putting our name in line for you. So, and that is why after this orientation, nobody can join this session again. Nobody can join it. We have actually created it for the batch 12. So in batch 12, those who miss this particular group on WhatsApp, they cannot join again. What is that one? Somebody coming back? No. So join the next batch. Are we clear with that? So we believe we don't want to produce half-baked, what's it called? Specialists. All right, that's what we're doing. And again, we are not training you for Nigerian job market. I have to make it very, very clear. I know some of you are professionals, you are nurses, you are whatever you're doing, well, that's fine. But for this one, we have our own agenda. And the name Afrocentric Masterclass is not by accident. It's intended. It has a geological perspective to that. So it means that we are raising you so that you go out there and dominate. Now, the reason why Chinese are going to other African countries, Zimbabwe, Zambia, Liberia, Sierra Leone, is because Nigerians, our mode of thinking is geolocalized within Nigerian borders. But we want to see a nurse here, a medical doctor that will say, okay, well, I'm going to Liberia. I want to build a 300-bedded hospital in Liberia. We want to go there. We want Nigerians to go to other African countries and compete against Chinese people. That's our vision here. And again, if you are working here, you can work for international organizations. We don't want you are working in Nigeria, they'll bring somebody from India to be your boss, or somebody from Kenya. Kenya is the headquarters of NGO in Africa, we know that. But here in Nigeria, we don't have this capacity. We still have these parasitic NGOs who cannot even do GBV awareness in secondary school. They will say, no funding for it. So that's actually what Donald Trump is trying to correct. People have this entitlement mentality. To go to secondary school, talk to the principal. Go and talk to the teacher of social studies. I want to have 30-minute session with your students to tell them by GBV. NGO will say, I'm waiting for international funding. It doesn't make sense, right? So, and that is why in this training, you are going to learn how to create Canva to create program. So you can go to a school and say, well, I want to talk to your students about GBV. And let's see, they will give you a chance. They are waiting for you. All right. Then you have to create your LinkedIn account. You have to be digitally visible. So create a LinkedIn account. If you don't have, then again, you connect with at least 10 people. The class is so huge, so you should get 10 people to follow on that page. And of course, Afrocentric page will be there for you to connect with. All right, let's move now. Okay, okay, this is another thing. Okay, sorry. Yes, let me now tell you something about our training. Our training is not like any other one. We have three aspects, which actually in business they call it unique selling proposition. That means what makes you unique? What are you doing that other people are not doing? Why should I come and take certification in your organization and not another one? Then I will tell you these are our unique selling propositions. One, artificial intelligence, emotional intelligence, and experiential learning. It means that we're experiencing it. And again, under experiential learning, we talk about problem solving. So it means that we are not raising you to become like, oh, this is my, I'm doing this training because I want to look for a job. Now, if the job is not there, what can you do with the skill you have acquired? That's what we are talking about, experiential learning. A lady took this course last time and she could design, and somebody was asking, who can design for me? And she took up the design and did that for another person. So that's the vision we have for this training. Okay, let's go ahead. So now let's come to Afrocentric itself. I need to say this one clearly to you. So I mentioned that. Sorry. Okay. What is it? This one I mentioned this already. That's amazing. So I need to mention this one very clearly. We are not NGO. I'll share this on the WhatsApp group again. We are not NGO. It's EdTech. What is EdTech? Like a fintech, you know, technology company that are working in different aspects of the economy, like PalmPay, OPay. They are fintech, financial technology. So here is EdTech. We are using technology to deliver education. And that's why we say that our vision is to democratize, decolonize, and globalize access to functional education. That's our vision here. So basically, we are edited, we are registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission as a limited company, right? So it is not, that very clear. People think that, oh, this guy, they are NGO, they are collecting money. Nobody is paying us actually. And we work on the principle of using African solution to solve Africa's problem. That's what we are doing here. All right. This is one of our graduates or alumni. Okay, we mentioned this one already. And then another thing we talk about core value. What's our core value? We value entrepreneurship. So we want you to actually create businesses. Okay. Now, okay, about me, let me tell you about me. This is me. I've been working with NGO sector for almost 10 years. And I have a background in education. That was my first degree. A master's in peace and conflict studies. Okay. Then what says I tell you about me myself again? Well, I speak a little French because sometimes I travel to France to school there. So I speak a little French. If you can speak French, then we can talk. Okay, then what's the next one? These are our trainers. We look at these trainers. Some of them are medical doctors, some of them are nurses, and some of them are NGO owners. We're going to meet them again. They are going to talk to you like this. You're going to see them in classes like this. So we check them. I say, okay, Dr. Ali, will you be available? No. Okay, Dr. Matthew will be available. Dr. Raphael. So we check them. Anybody, depending on their availability, we tell them and show them for our classes. Okay. Okay, now that's about what we want to do now. So unless you want to, time for questions. So ask a question now. Let me take your questions. Let me take your questions. Let me take your questions. If you have questions, take your questions now. Hello. So let me take your questions. Any question about this course? I've explained everything you need to know. Okay, there's another aspect of that. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
I want to show you a
Yes,
video
sir.
of one of our trainees. I'm coming. Okay, I'm coming. Where's Dr. No? Dr. No, I'm coming. Where's this one now? I don't find it. It's not even here. Okay. Well, no problem. Let me check now. All right. Ask your questions now before we ask your question now. Any
Yes,
question?
sir.
Are we
My
clear with
question.
that? Are we clear with everything I said?
Yes, sir.
All right. So if you are clear with everything I said now, so now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to stop this orientation session has come to an end now. So we are going to go for the next session. Now, the next session is how to work on 3 things. 1, I will use my phone for you. I'm not going to use the laptop. Is how to create Google Form, how to use Canva. That's the next session we are going to do. Because now on day 5, you have a task to deliver on these things. You have to create Canva and a design on Canva, whatever you want to use it for, and for other things. So now, what is the time? This is 5:45. So in the next 5 minutes. So just what you do now is that, okay, you can stay here. Don't worry, stay here. I'll connect through my phone now. I'll connect through my phone. Then I'll disconnect here. Right. So I'll just take you to that one straight up. Right. Okay.